This is the one journaling exercise that I use to walk into a new year with clarity and focus because it helps me understand where I am right now and where I want to go. It's called the Wheel of Life, and while it's widely used in coaching for goal setting, it becomes far more transformative when approached through the lens of therapeutic journaling, as it helps you to uncover deeper insights and actually integrate them into your life. So in this video, I will walk you through the 3 phases of this exercise. First, self-assessment. I'm going to show you step by step how to do your own wheel of life. Then I will share a journaling technique for you to reflect on your results in a meaningful way. And lastly, we're going to turn those reflections into an action plan for your next chapter of your life. So what is exactly the wheel of life? The Wheel of Life was popularized in the 1960s by Paul J. Meyer, considered the pioneer of the self-improvement industry, and it was created as a personal development tool that it is now widely used in coaching, in psychology, and therapeutic journaling. And it is simply a self-assessment framework that gives you a visual snapshot of your satisfaction across key areas of your life, helping you understand where you're truly thriving and where you may need more attention or care. Now, you may also hear this exercise be referred as the Wheel of Success, or I call it the Circle of Life in my journal, or the Inventory. And while the names may vary, the purpose is always the same: to help you create more clarity, alignment, and meaningful change. And the very first step is to create your self-assessment. So you start by drawing a circle and divide it into sections, with each slice of the circle representing a different area of your life. Traditionally, the Wheel of Life includes 8 to 12 categories, and the best part is that you can actually customize it according to what is important to you the most. For me, I have health, and I need to look at my notes for this, and health includes my physical health, my emotional health, and my mental health. Then I have spirituality, and it's important to highlight that spirituality means different things for different people. So also understand what spirituality means to you. Then I have friends, family, romance, working relationships, mission/career/purpose, finances, growth, and fun and experiences. If you want to borrow mine, I created a free template with the 10 categories that I'm currently using, the descriptions of those categories, and also the journaling exercise that we're going to cover shortly. If you want to download it, you can find it in the description below. It's always weird to say this. Anyhow, once your wheel is divided, you're going to rate yourself in each category from 1 to 10, in which 1 is struggling and then is thriving. And then in the end, it's going to look something like this. And here is the key: don't overthink it. Your first instinct is the most honest one. This exercise shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. And now that you have filled it in, you can see how clarity shows visually on the page. You can see what are the areas that you feel the strongest the most and the ones that you are not investing as much. The second step is reflection, and here we're going to use a journaling technique called feedback write. And the feedback write is one of the core techniques in therapeutic journaling, and it consists in a brief written reflection after your journaling entry or exercise. So after you do the Wheel of Life assessment, you're going to look at it, read what you wrote, and answer the following prompt. As I read this, I am aware, or I realize, or I am surprised. For example, you may feel deeply nourished spiritually, but overwhelmed financially. Or you may be succeeding at work, but you're noticing that your health and relationships are falling behind. Or maybe you feel quite steady on the outside, but inside you are craving for more fun and adventure. And now that you have reflected on the insides, gained from the Wheel of Life, it's time for step 3 for you to draft an action plan. And now you're going to choose 1, 2, max 3 areas of life for you to focus on in the next year. And for each area, you're going to ask 4 questions. And they are, where am I right now? Where do I want to be? What small steps can I take this week or next week to bridge the two? If you want to see an example of how to fill this part of the exercise, you can also find it in the PDF template. Lastly, I also encourage you to write a vision statement. This is going to be a 1-sentence North Star beginning with I am someone who. So for example, let's say that one area of life that you want to improve next year is your health. So in the vision statement, you're going to write, I am someone who honors my emotional well-being and makes space to support myself intentionally. And this is going to help you to anchor your intention and turn it into identity, because most of our behavior change actually comes from identity. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to share one more thing, which is when to actually do the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life is an exercise that is super well known to do at the end of a year or at the beginning of a new one. But really, anytime that you feel lost in life, anytime that you need clarity, this is a great exercise that will give you a snapshot of your current moment. Personally speaking, I like to do it every 3 months or so. This way, I feel that I can keep myself accountable and I can create a ritual to review this exercise and to adjust it accordingly, because life is also quite unpredictable and sometimes our intentions also change. And this is 1 out of 18 journaling techniques in the Journal to the Self. And I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but I wanted to share with you that for the first time, we're going to be doing a live cohort online of the Journal to the Self. So essentially, we're going to meet online every week on Zoom and do the Journal to the Self for 6 weeks. This is going to be an intimate group for us to reflect together, to grow together, to journal together, and to get to know each other. All the information is going to be in the description below. So there you go. These are the 3 steps of the Wheel of Life. You start with self-assessment, then we go into reflection, and then into the action plan. I hope this video was helpful for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as always, and know that I'm rooting for you, and I'm so grateful that you have watched it until the end. And I will see you in our next video.